Oh, guys, I turned off my mic. I turned off my mic. Anyway. So I'm debugging some stuff about the monster. And why does he turn toward me when I'm supposed to be charming him? I'm not charming enough. And there's that, and there's another monster animation. And if I can fix both of these problems, then I'll let you guys hear the new music we got for the Bard today, which is super cool. But I want to fix the problems. Okay, if I go north, yeah, he's turning toward me. Why? Why? Maybe turn toward nearest enemy. Okay. So I need to figure out what, because I remember putting in code to prevent when turning. Trying to figure out why. I'm looking for the code. Maybe it just doesn't exist. Maybe it just doesn't exist. Okay. So, I mean, I guess if it doesn't exist, I'll try adding it. I'm disturbed, though, because I vaguely remember. By the way, thank you to an anonymous viewer named Casey Muratori who sent me a bunch of chocolate for Christmas. That was very nice. Let me get some water. Okay, guys. I also have yet another bag of Garden Salsa Sun Chips, and I was in Publix today, and they had this thing in a Pringles can called Sun Chips Minis. And I had to buy it to find out what it was. And this is a public service announcement Do not buy Sun Chips minis. They're not good. They are for beta cucks. Alpha men eat regular Sun Chips. Top G's eat full-size Sun Chips because they taste better. They do taste better, actually. Which EU country has the best snacks? It's got to be Denmark, right? Germany? Is it no longer trash? I would have never told you that Go is trash. Go is not a language that addresses my needs, but it's a lot better than a lot of languages. I have not looked at the Go generics. I don't know about those. Okay. I need to also figure out why the animation doesn't work sometimes. But first things first. Oh. Okay, so let's just see what happens here for this. Fmod. Wait, we never changed this? What is going on? Like, I literally just compiled the game. Go is trash. Dude, I've had the Game Press pull that exact fucking thing on me before. It's not even a joke. It is not even a joke. All right, well, now he's not turning toward me. Question is, what happens in this case? Okay, we have to debug that. Like, why does that break? But first, I want to also, okay, that's in Heroes 3.4. I want to also make sure that what I think is going to happen doesn't happen. I want to squish these guys against each other. See, I don't want to do this because that'll kill me. Well, oh, damn it. I hit the wrong key. Hit the wrong... Why does he not dance? For a while. It's like if we go into start dancing mode and then we start walking, he just ends up cucked. And that's not good. Damn it, I hit the wrong key again, dude. What? The old key binding for speed is now the level switch key binding. See, I don't think he's turning here. Okay, maybe we just need to give that one more time or something. Okay. So let's just look at the animation logs here. Oh, no, not the transaction log. What is the animation log? G. All right. What do we got? Started message walk. State active to walking. Monster. Sending message go state active. Okay. I to A to state active to walking 90 left. That's weird. Okay, so if I get him, if I get him in the inactive to active, that's no good. If I wait for that, oh wait. If I wait for that to finish, so active to charmed idle. All right, let me just see if this gets fixed. So, okay, so we could go, I think we just literally add this. Ta-da! He's like turning too much and shit, but fixed. Fixed. So these are the two things I wanted to fix. Fixed. Barred while charmed. Fixed monsters not doing their. If you activate them, then move quickly. Okay. You guys want to hear some dope fucking music? Let's make a new release build. We're going to make a new release build because I'm also going to make a recording to send to some people. It's going to take a minute because LLVM. LLVM, where M stands for motherfuckers. Sit rep. Okay. Why am I not typing into the right window? All right. So I'm going to want to make a little video. So I'm going to mute my own input for this nice video. All right. So after this ends and I come back to the overworld, if I forget to unmute myself, let me know. You guys could hear this, right? Good, good. Pretty dope, right? Almost like a real video game. By the way, we built the entire engine and the entire programming language for that shit. It's like, okay. 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 Now do the OS. We can't do everything at once. OS has to wait for next game. Is music dynamic based on charmed or not charmed state? Yeah, it kicks up into like a higher energy when you're charming someone, and then back down when you're not. So I feel like I'm going to want to re-record this video because, you know, that one level with the charming the stone scrapes are too damn loud, and that's because we're playing more than one at a time, right? So I think what I want to do, because it's been, I'm going to take the W on these changes. And then how much time do I think it would take if I didn't have to make the game or the compiler? I don't know. The thing is, the game was supposed to be a small game, and then we made it huge. So I don't know. Were the strings part the level music, or is it the sound the musician was playing? I mean, it's kind of both. Maybe I would have just made the game even more huge. I don't know. Like, this game is at the limit of how huge. You know how you can go to the gym and lift, and at some point your muscles are as big as they're ever going to get? And then you take a shitload of fucking steroids and they get bigger, and then your muscles are as big as they're ever going to get even on steroids. That's like where we are. Does the music have levels of intensity based on number of enemies? I don't think so currently. Like, I could imagine us doing that. But, yeah. So, let's see if I could find the rock pushed sound. Push block. Okay. Actually, I think we're hitting this one. How do I want to structure this? So I'm calling this once per entity, right? We're just going over all the moves. And I mean, we could just let's just do fucking a thing, all right? This is maybe not the smartest thing, but I'm going to go say being pushed info is a struct num rocks pushed is 0, and then sound event, or no, first rock pushed is an entity, so we can attach the sound event to something. All right, so we're going to pass this in. We're going to say Okay. And then here we're going to say okay. And then the same down here. Oh shit. Numrocks pushed. It's not a member of Move Info. Oh. We're aliasing. We're shadowing ourselves. I should have seen it like literally info dot and then info dot, and these are two different things. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so now we're just going to test that works. That we can hear the dudes and that they're not horribly loud. Wait, why didn't that volume mixer? What is going on? Why don't I hear this? I literally turned it on in the Windows volume mixer. Why is my game silent? Silence is violence. Wait, you guys hear it? Oh, I've got the wrong headphones, that's why. Lol, lol, lol. Lol, lol, lol. Okay, so I think I'm going to record another video for the people with that fixed. Did my date get canceled? No, your date cannot get canceled if you never have one in the first place. Tactics. 5 head, guys. Okay, we're going to record this one more time. So people who weren't here could see it again. I'm going to send, while this is compiling, an email to the audio guys. Okay, I want to send this email. First, let me check it in. Simple deduplication for block push sounds will probably expand this into something bigger. Okay. Block push sounds when multiple blocks are pushed. We should do something more sophisticated here. Okay. So I'm gonna reply to the sound guys now, and I'm gonna say, while playing through the initial Heroes 3 level sequence, I felt the sound was spoiled by the level with the 4 crystals on it because the sounds were so loud due to multiple crystals at once making sounds. So I programmed in a little a simple detection for this when multiple objects are being moved in one push charm move like this. Right now I just send a single what did we call it? A single push block event, but when you are ready for it, we can change the event to tell you how many blocks are being pushed at once. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to record one more. I hope I'm starting on the overworld again. Yep. All right. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to mute myself. I hope I don't forget to unmute myself. Have I been to any of the restaurants in Gulfport? No. I went to a coffee shop there, but no restaurants. Gulfport kind of has its own vibe, as I'm sure you know. Are there actual good restaurants there? All right, here we go. I'm going to do it over. Okay, guys, I got to do that one more time, probably. I mean, we could use that recording, but I wasn't full screened. So there's like Windows taskbar and crap. Because I restarted and I did in full screen after I restarted. Okay. One last time. Now you'll get tired of it. All right, I'm gonna mute again. pretty dope. Pretty dope. One more time now. We can't do anymore. That's enough. That is enough. But it was good. You know, these are always good moments in game development where, first of all, you know, someone checks in something and it's really cool. And then it was like, oh, now this really heightens the mood of the moment. And then the things spoiling the moment are like these things that have been on the to-do list. Let's fix them. And so then you fix them, and it's just a good, it's a good motivation to fix things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I think I might switch to a compiler thing now. Are we going to show the video publicly? No. This is way... I mean, look at what's on the screen right now. This is not something we would show publicly. I mean, I am showing it publicly, but like not... not as like a game announcement, no. When is the E3 trailer with Keanu Reeves? We can't get stars like Keanu Reeves, so we're going to go with Kanye West. Yeah, so the compiler stuff I wanted to do is more behind the scenes than this, right? It's more like gradually. So it's you know, on the earlier stream today, for those of you who were in the Golden Monkey Battle Royale, you know, I talked about wanting to reduce the amount of memory, right, being used by the syntax tree nodes. So it's more work toward that. I don't think we'll actually, we might get to a reduction, but like another 8 bytes might go away. But it's a move toward making the system as a whole more data oriented in a certain way, kinda. And I realized I took a nap at 9:30 p.m. because I was freaking tired. I realized that there was a thing that I should do. Like, you know, early on when you're making the compiler, you want things to be as small as possible. And so sometimes I conflate concepts that are related or that have a lot of overlap. And so one of the things in the compiler right now is, you know, there's a thing like the way you load files. I will show you, right? When you load files, okay, the game is eating my points. Well, we'll go here. So when you load files like this is a directive called the load directive. And it, well, it represents a load like this in your program. The thing is, early on, I was like, well, if a load directive invokes the loading of files, then just all the compiler internals that we track about loading the file can go on there. And really now, for these internal refactorings that I'm doing, I kind of want to create more of these loads for different reasons, right? For different things. I could go into it right now, but so, basically, I mean, I talked about it a little bit on a previous stream. It gets in the weeds, but basically when you expand a macro in an error message, we want to be able to look up nodes inside that macro. And how do you do it? How do you know something was from that macro? If you're not tracking a 64-bit serial number for every node on the damn node, which takes space. And the answer is, well, if we have to store what load it came from anyway, which we do for error reporting, we could make a new load every time we expand a macro and just say, hey, by the way, this load is, actually from this other file, but it's here to represent the macro expansion. So that's how it goes right now. Or not how it goes. That's how I think I'm going to start trying to change it tonight, and maybe we'll get all the way. So I think we're going to do that. I kind of want something to drink, but everything I have to drink that's cold, which is what I really want, has a little caffeine in it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go get some water and put some ice in it. I will be back in a second. Are user-defined compiler directives part of the language? No, I don't even know what that would mean. You don't need an application-specific load directive because you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Maybe I'm just going to break this, right? So you have this thing called a directive load. And I'm going to put another struct in here. Like, it's not always clear exactly. Maybe I'm just going to make a mess. Okay, so what we're going to do what we're going to do is we're going to make a struct. Oh, this could be a huge... You know what? We're just going to bite the bullet. Bite the bullet, struct, active load. We're probably going to put this somewhere else in a different file, but for now we'll put it here. And I'm just going to move a lot of these things. Yeah, okay. So I don't know why this is still there. Okay, so all these flags are really active load flags. That's what I wanted to know. So I'm just going to move all these things that are internal implementation details over to there. I don't know about enclosing import. Not sure. The load depth, yeah, I guess that's okay. Atom table. And then these aren't even used right now. If this active load was created by a load in program text, source load will be set. Okay, so see, this is not even, all right, and then what do we do in parser? Like, these fields here are kind of fucked. New as directive load, load path. Okay. And closing import. And then we parse into short name. We just set name. where's that? Oh, that's a directive library. Oh, if it's a library. Wait, what? Oh, I went into the next directive. Short name. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay. So this is like approximately what represents the user input things. What do I think of Julia? She's kind of hot, but I haven't seen her in a long time, so who knows? Maybe she's become one of those healthy at any size, you know. It's just, COVID was bad for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay. Please get Rich Evans to voice Mel Goblin. I don't think Mel Goblin is going to have voice lines in this game. I'm sorry. But that means we can do the spin-off series sometimes later that stars Mel Goblin, that shows you the game from Mel Goblin's point of view. Also, we don't want people accidentally thinking Mel Goblin is Space Cop. Like, that's a realistic danger. Okay, I have just made a giant mess. This is going to be just a bunch of tedious bull crap. This is part of the job, guys. This is part of the job. I actually don't know for this one. Get fully pathed file name. Why do we call this? Call it on an expression. Yeah, this should be on active load. Okay, I think that gets set. Nope, okay. All right, cool. How and when did I decide to make my own game? I've been doing it for my entire life, over and over. It was not a discrete decision. It is the only life I know. All I know is mini sun chips are for beta cucks. That is the only thing I know. Okay. Okay. Now. Gonna be a giant mess. 291. Just giant. This is not even all the errors. We clear these out. There will be more. Load flags. Okay, load string. I think this should be an active load completely, right? Let's look at where this is called. Load string. Do job parse one file. Okay, no, this whole thing. This should be active load. All right. Yeah, this is going to be so much breakage. All right. Load string, active load. Load file, active load. Interp.h. It's C++ is so nice, you have to do everything twice. Active load, active load. Now, when we call add directive load, we really want, who calls that? It should happen when it goes live. Yeah. Also, apparently we do it, yeah, for add build string and stuff. So when we do that, add, what did I just literally say it was? Add directive load. What we really want is some of these things these should really be these. Active load. Active load. You know what? Speaking of active loads, I want to put some laundry started. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm going to do that. Laundry is underway. Pomodoro break. Yay or nay on 22 as a whole? I mean, it was better than 2021. Out of date comment on the all placeholders. Oh, yes. Good point. Good point. Okay, we have a giant mess to try to merely make a dent in. JC Denton. We need to try to make a JC Denton. Lexer, Atom Table. It's not a member of Directive Load. Cached make atom. Current load directive. Yes, this should be active load. Okay, so this is active load. And then that's where that set is being set is going to be the wrong thing. We don't even create an active load yet. It's a disaster. Okay, converter help. Parser. Interp. Okay. Look at all this. Report VA list. Aha. Yes. There, there, there. We literally never set that one. Oh, yeah, it is. There, there. 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 I think that's going to be an active load. Set SCL literal. Yeah, I think we need that. Make string to load, make string to load, add file to load. That is, however, it is what it is. All right. Because it's C++, we have to do literally everything twice. Oops, not that. Giant mess. It's such a giant mess. It is such a giant mess. We have no idea what to do with it. Asked directive load string. Yeah, that's not a thing. That was those were mistakes. Misnakes. Missnakes. They were mistakes. Okay, parser. Enclosing import is not a member of active load. Maybe it should be, maybe it shouldn't be. File scope is not a member of active ASDirective load. One file at a time. We work it out one file at a time. Now, my conundrum in these cases is whether to start at the top or the bottom, because every time you compile, you just see a bunch of stuff on the bottom. All right, let's just do ASM x86. Right? Because literally everything in here should be an active load. Like that's, there's not even a question. Not even a question. All right. Not even a question. Okay. Report cannot convert argument to. What are you talking about? Did I not change some of these? This is the part that sucks about C++ compilers. Why does it all of a sudden think that we're calling a different overload? Like, how could this error message possibly be less helpful? What's the worst date I've been on? Oh, there's been some bad ones. There's been some bad ones. There's been some bad ones. No, not story time. It is not polite to tell stories of these things. It is not polite. Load info. Why is that? Wait, why didn't that get saved? Oh, because he puts the star in the wrong place. I should have known. I was being careful in doing the star, but I just... There we go. That's why. That's why. Okay. There we go. That file is no longer complaining. Trivial. Interp is going to be a butt pain. Let's look at some of these. Load info from node. Get load info from message file. Get load info, right. So this function needs to be active load. And now this needs to be Bruh. Bruh, why is this so bad? It's like I can't control a goddamn thing. Okay. Sometimes you got to make things worse to make them better. So we changed the whole name of this, right? So yeah, instead of load directives all, it's loads all. So that, of course, is going to make the compiler very unhappy. Okay. $364. Set load in for, oh, ADL preload. The Anti-Defamation League is screwing with us. New active load. I have plans for where this actually comes from. AL preload, set load info, lie about preload residence. This part is going to be wrong. It's fucked up and wrong, but let's not worry about that yet. If we don't have to. Yeah, we're still on these other files. We're not even worried about that one yet. Somehow we keep making things worse. Ah, yes. Sleep on load. Wake from load. Look at all the errors. All right, let's go back to interp for a bit. 1491. No, that's parser. Interp 2460. Add directive load. Make string to load. Add. No, that's not how that works. Let's see. So this part is where some actual work needs to happen, where we create the other thingamabobber. Okay. Now, I mean, I think we just say issue active load. I don't know, we're going to say something like this. That's an active load. I'm so used to typing certain things. Like, why am I even doing this? So down here, we're going to say issue load interp load. Okay. Boom. That's what we do. We're going to need a lot of... You know what? We're going to take it easy. Going to take it easy. Too many things at once, so we're just going to do this. Issue active load. Because it's C++, it needs to know about everything at least twice. At least. Okay, well, we're not really making a dent here, are we? No. Yes, yes we are. You gotta believe. Like Parappa, you gotta believe. All right. We got a bunch of short name. We got a bunch of free, I don't know. and closing import is not a member of active load. Let's see that. So report import chain. So we got to go one more step. Actually, so down here we're saying if it was created by program text. But really we want to know the module for everything. You know what? This is fine. We're just going to dupe that. This may be a mistake. If so, we will deal with the mistake later. Wake from load. Does not take 2 arguments. Why are you saying 2 arguments? Oh, you know what? Job. We didn't do job. Get a job, 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 job. Job, 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 job. Job, 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 job. Okay. Okay, yeah, here we're going to set a site on this. Okay. You know what? I hate typing in this thing. All right. So that, and then okay. 4291. Okay, did I put an active load on the other thing? No. We're going to need a pointer this way. Okay. We're just grinding. We are grinding. Preload setup messaging. That is also an active load. So I'm going to call this active load. What? Oh, because I literally just changed it. That's why. I'm hallucinating. Okay. Active load. Wow. I really should have done this the other way around. It may still be beneficial to do this. Like if I just search and replaced every single ask directive load to active load, that would probably be fewer replaces by a lot than what I'm doing. However, sometimes there are benefits to doing it this way. Like I'm reviewing all the relevant code as I do this. It's getting back in my brain. Current scope or load directive. That's not great. We're going to have to deal with that one later. That whole concept is not going to apply now. That makes me sad. What am I eating? I am eating the official chip of Top G's. Come on. Do you think Andrew Tate will start a line of chips called Tater Chips? Do you think that'll happen? You got to admit, it's a good idea. Okay. that, we're just going to leave that mess for now. And just do other things. That's sometimes my strategy. Show error context. That is definitely an active load. Oh, yes it is. Where's the other call to issue load? I want to, really, that's the only one. What? That's not right. Oh, it's issue active load. Okay. Now here, we don't have an outer load depth. So we're going to say 0 for that, because that's running code. See, this is a thing to prevent infinite load recursion. All right. A global locked bucket array. Okay. So we make an active load. Wait. Issue active load. We already have the active load here. Wait. Make string to... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. All right. That's fine. Okay. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at... Oh, we're trying to use this as a site. What? Thought I literally just fixed... Oh, no. I was looking at the wrong thing. Cannot be converted from active load to AST. All right, that's current scope or load directive. We're ignoring that for now. Okay, 4201, working backwards. Why are we doing that? That doesn't... Oh, shit. Okay. Wait. Wait. Why am I doing this? Okay, 3984. Issue active load. I forgot to do it twice, guys. Okay. 3972. Load string. Add directive load. If no, this is not where this goes. This goes here. Oh. I think that short name is not a thing and whatever. Return load. Add file to load. Okay, and then all that is trash in there. So this is called one time. We need to set the site, which we don't know how to do. Hey, I think the washing machine part of my laundry is done. We may advance to level 2. Laundry level 2. Yeah, so here it's a little bit unclear to me what members we want on which thing. Because on the one hand, maybe we only want a file name if we're loading a file. On the other hand, maybe for the purposes of error reporting, we want like a short name or whatever. And we're going to have to hook that up. It's a little bit unclear. But like up here, we're trying to look at all these members. You know, I don't think all this shit should happen down here. Except maybe it should, because the thing is, this is a bunch of like complicated, crappy stuff that I never liked. We're going to take a look at this whole function in a second. All right. But first, I'm going to advance to laundry level 2 back in a second. I thought it was done, but I just didn't hear it from in here. It's got 2 minutes left. It is, in fact, quite vigorously washing. Quite vigorously. Still haven't made it to the shooting range. I want to go tomorrow. You know what? Maybe I'll make some chamomile tea in 10 minutes or something. Start to knock myself out for the evening. Wow, we've been streaming for 2 hours already. It's crazy. There are lots of good teas out there, guys. Tea is a really fun thing to get into because it's good. Okay. So the laundry's probably done now, but I'll give it an extra minute just in case. Nope, I think I hear it doing final spinning out there. So, like, what do we really want to do here? The reason why, and I will document this if I decide that it's the right thing, we do this thing in here with a load path. It just seems too complicated. It's an infinite load laundry. I hope not. I would like my laundry to be done at some point. At some point. Oh, I hear the little song. I hear the dryer song. Or the washer song. All right, back in a minute. Back in a minute. Okay, I'm also going to start some water boiling. That's the plan. Stand. All right, we are doing chamomile mint put me to sleep tea. Put me to sleep tea. Try to move my bedtime a little bit earlier. I'm just typing in what I was doing today. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anyway, that's fine. You watched the first 3 episodes of Devs last night. Well, you've seen everything good in Devs. Stop now. Go watch Severance instead. Stop now while you think you're watching a good show. You definitely should quit while you're ahead. I forget exactly where it takes a giant poop, but like if you've seen the episode, well, I don't want to spoil or anything, but I feel like after episode 3 it's done so. A guest appearance from Chunky would have really helped. Yeah. Okay. What do I think about this? So we could either have, this is the way that code works right now. We could either have this thing called full path with no short name. Or we have short name I don't think this is good. Because kind of what this is doing is reconstructing a bunch of crap. Okay, on the other hand, I kind of don't want to deal with this yet. I want to get everything compiling and then worry about this. And so what I kind of want to do is just make dummy members for these things and then attack it one thing at a time. Because the place where this should be, like I don't want to do real programming yet until I'm at the point where it's time to solve problems. So like, this is kind of like a garbage collector where different inputs would come in here and we do one thing or the other based on the input. But like we should have just set up the full path, because when you're loading from a short name, you know that. So just set up the path at that time, right? So I think this is all just like historicness. Okay, so you know what I could actually do? I could just no check in this. I was going to make dummy members on the thing, but like, it's fine. This will crash if we run it. It's fine. We're not going to run it yet. We're just trying to get through the grunt work, the gruntest of the grunt work. Oh, I bet my water's boiling. Back in a second, people. Okay. Add directive load. That's not what we want. Let's look at that. If load. Start one import. So this should be start issue active load. Oops. Okay. Oh. Wait. I think we just do that. Where did we just put issue active load? Start one import. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Now what? I am getting a little sleepy. I haven't even drank the tea yet. Okay, so I was seeing like 3898. It didn't really. Doesn't like that. Oh, we need to pass. This, yeah. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 3900. Short name. Path. Yeah, like this is just conforming to the ill-fitting thing. I'm just going to cross these out. Ill-fitting waistband. Now, 3879. Make string to load. Yeah. Return load. Yeah, this is get memory new. Same. This active load. Okay. Same here. Parse top level. I bet that takes the wrong type. Yep. Active load. Active load. Okay, let's see what that does. 38 25. Let me see. Make sure that's right. Detect Windows file case error. Go to definition. Site, yes. Okay, so 3818, report error. Yeah. Full path with no short name. It'll be nice to do this refactor just because this load directive stuff, I felt for a long time it was more complicated than it needed to be. And I didn't see the way to simplify it, but I think we're going to get it. All right. Current scope or load directive. Yeah, we're ignoring that one for now. Right. We're just going to comment this out. We don't want to deal with these. These are just anything having to do with this particular issue we're going to deal with later. Oh, this is same. Same. Okay. Same. Copy location info. Yeah, that's not right. This is an active load. So we're going to call something central to allocate this. Okay. Load. Wow, actually, we're getting there. Issue active load. Make stringed load. What? What? Oh, it's the return value. Silly. Silly. Silly Billy. Oops, wrong file. Get fully pathed file name. Load. I think we just say load. Load site. Wait, these are not right. Okay, this is not right. We're supposed to be in the outer one. Where did I define this? Yeah. So where was load? Get load info of load. Right. Where is that? Line 3983. We didn't do it here. I guess I deleted it. Oops. Let's undo this for a second. There's no load here. What? What? Load is, well, or is there a way up here? There isn't. Oh, because we factored this totally elsewhere. That's, yes. It's fine. That's maybe a little sketch. Look at how few errors we have now relative to our past history. Let's go into parser for a second. Load module scope I think we do this elsewhere. Right? Yeah, nobody else cares about that. So we're going to do this. Here. See, this is not good. This is not good. We can't, this is a fucked up race condition. Because maybe this, yeah. Yeah. Okay. If we have an enclosing in, we're going to go module scope is this. Okay. And now issue active load. Going to go ask block module scope. And we're going to say if no module scope equals this. All right, I'll put that literally first. I am literally shaking right now. And then okay. So there we go. Before it's actually issued. Okay, now C++ is so nice, we have to do everything twice. Bam. Okay, issue active load. Interp load, add directive load. No. No. Right. Let's just no check in this. Screw it. We'll think about it later. I don't care. I don't care. How do we still have these? I thought we got all those. Oh, this is, that's that. Actually, I think that's there. Issue active load must return a value. Wait. Why are we returning? Yeah, that was not the play. And C++ is so nice, we have to do everything twice. So we have to change this. And then I'm sure somebody's trying to use that return value. Wait, why are we... Guys, I'm on drugs. You're on drugs. Normal people don't act that way. C++. What do you mean static? What do you mean static? Who said this was static? Overloaded member function. Dude, C++ compilers are so fucking whack. Active, oh, because I didn't delete this parameter here. Okay. Init entry point name not found. Report error 229. Init entry point name. That must be defined below. C++ is so nice, you gotta do everything twice. Issue active load does not take 2 parameters. Okay, the module scope. Okay, I screwed up. I deleted the part. Something like that, I don't know. Scope. Copy location info from load site. String literal for file name. Do we really fucking want that? Do we really want that? So as soon as we finish this, we're going to get other errors from the rest of the program, guys, by the way. Current scope or load directive, no check-in. Hey, we got elsewhere in the program. Yay. You thought it was over. It's not over. Add. No, we want to issue load. Issue active load. Load don't fucking know. Load depth. No. Wait. Load goes directly into non-file. See, that kind of overrides this. This is going to be so full of no check-ins. How many do we have already? Yay, look at all the no check-ins. We love those. Oh, dude. We love those. Issue active load. Load directives all. That's loads all. Loads all. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. Okay. Oh, actually, no. Actually, no. Right. Okay. Load directives pending. Look at all this stuff. Dwarf debug info. At least we're getting to the backend file. So there's maybe not that much more of this to go before we then have to deal with the no check-ins, which I want to do tomorrow. Basically, anything that I want to think about when I'm fresh, I no check-in. And I'll look at it tomorrow. Load directives pending. That is just called loads pending now. Loads. Oh, guys. My laundry's done. I'm gonna get some shirts out of the laundry while they're fresh and not crinkled. Then I'll come in here and have a folding party, and that'll be exciting. Won't that be exciting? Hit undeclared identifier. Hit undeclared identifier. Um, yeah, I guess we issue this load instead. I don't like. Loads pending. This is an active load. Sure wish I were using a real editor right now. Let me get the shirts. I had a bunch of clothes in the hamper that I forgot to put in the washing machine. Although I guess it's fine because the washing machine was kind of full. But I pulled my clothes out and I was like, "There's only like 5 shirts in here. What's going on?" And the answer was the rest of the shirts did not get washed. The end. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay, what do we got for errors here? We got file name literal cannot be used before load directives all. That's an easy one. You know, I should have maybe global searched and replaced these, but again, I don't like to do that too much because it discourages you from looking at the code. And I'm looking at it, right, so that I can make better decisions about what is the cleanest thing to do, right? Right, okay. Well, that's all the shirts. There weren't that many. I'm going to go hang them up. What is my take on the refactor everything versus ship new features debate for Twitter? I don't care. You can't literally refactor everything at once, but one thing you can do is deliberately maneuver along the ISO surface of functioning systems to get to the system that is simpler. So you refactor one piece at a time with keeping in mind a long-term goal of where you're trying to get. But also it's possible to do that strategy and be too slow at it. So you have to be willing to just fucking get heroic sometimes. Okay? Okay, good. Good. Stack add does not take two. Okay, that's this thing. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. Yeah, I should have literally just replaced all of these. Dude, my mouse is like not moving smoothly today. I don't know what my deal is. Find in block. Loads all. Look, look, there's hardly any errors. Load directive. Active load. Q parse job on interp. Wait. That was fixed, right? Okay, I'm going to hang these up. Back in a second. Okay. Set load info. And closing load. Oh. Let's not worry about that yet. This is again get memory new interp active load. Short name. Remember our philosophy on this is we're just no check-inning these, and tomorrow I'm going to figure out who gets what there. Okay. Load directives all. Yeah, we know that one. This is another member situation. Compiler totally is not going to run right now, by the way, like not even close, but that's fine. Okay, so importer primary load. I mean, I'm pretty sure we want that. Pretty sure we want that. No operator, blah, 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 loads. Loads. Loads and loads. T to ast. Entry other. Other is a thingamabopper. Guys, it compiles. And with that, I'm going to take a break. Because this is my vacation and we've streamed for 7 hours today. That said, 4 of those hours were the Golden Monkey-thon. So this ain't going to run. We're not even going to try to run. It will not load files. If your compiler cannot load files, there's not a lot that you're going to do. So the to-do list, though, is now isolated to a mere screen full of no check-ins. But a lot of these are the same issues as each other, right? So this is not just setting the site, but like I kind of need to refactor this. Like I want to maybe have a function that creates a load and then issues it, right? So maybe we refactor these to call that, or I don't know. This actually is messed up, like no check-in. This gets overridden in issue active load. We need to figure out whose responsibility this is. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is all... Fixing this is less work than what we already did here. You know what? It's in the spirit of Christmas. I'm going to try to raid somebody. And, you know, sometimes this just don't go that well. Shroud's playing World of Warcraft because there aren't any games out. Let's... How do I go to software? I just tried. Software and game development was in the completion, and then I typed S, and it went away. Oh, look. Hello. Indie Tales. We could raid Indie Tales again. It's been a while. Making Rust faster. That's great. Good luck with that. Isn't it great how fast it drops down? Line 3, we're at 5 viewers. Medication tracker. Vampire Survivors. Let's do that. I hope Programmer Jeff is... Whoops. No. I was trying to... All right, we're going to raid Programmer Jeff. You could take over. Well, if you're live right now, we could switch to... Actually, no, let's just do Programmer Jeff. It's the spirit of Christmas. We'll raid you next time, man. We got to give the small time viewer. All right, thank you, everybody. And I'll see you guys later on. 2 more minutes. Oh, don't rush. Don't rush. Bye.